Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And get a log for the fire as well. I'm not poking into your business.
No, fine.
Or anything like that, but this is where we put the pedal to the metal.
Yes.
You start 5 months ago by writing these clearly erotic stories.
Right.
I read a few of them last evening. It's probably more excitement than I've had in the past month, actually.
It's more excitement than I've had in the last year.
Yeah, well, couldn't tell that by the writing, my dear.
Right.
It's been 5 months now since the Epiphany and since you've become the erotic writer lady.
Right.
The people who buy your books on Amazon or buy the essays and have them downloaded to their Kindle devices or whatever device, is it only on Kindle or is it?
No, I publish on Amazon for Kindle, but Kindle has free reading apps for all kinds of devices, phones, computers, the Kindle. Then I also publish on Barnes & Noble, their Nook, and I publish on a site called Smashwords, which offers it in a PDF or HTML or JavaScript.
Tim will put all of this
Yes.
stuff on a screen so people will be able to see it and click on it.
You can use Kindle Direct Publishing to publish your book to Kindle with just a few minutes of effort. In this video, you'll see the whole process in real time, from start to finish. Once published, readers will be able to purchase and read your book on Kindle devices and Kindle applications for iPad, iPhone, PC, Mac, BlackBerry, Android devices, and Windows 7 phones. By publishing once using KDP, your book will be available to millions of customers on a very broad array of devices. To publish your book, you'll need 3 things: a cover image, some basic information about your book, such as the author name and title, and a digital file of the book.
In 5 months, would it be fair to say that you have sold hundreds, thousands, or tens of thousands of stories?
The latter, tens of thousands. I was so surprised. I had kind of a year goal of what, if I put this work in, using erotica to build my nest egg for my son and I, so that we could spend 2011 only pursuing what my heart wanted as far as artwork or writing. I don't want to write erotica forever. I will always write it, but I don't want that to be the only thing. There are so many other ventures that I'd like to take. And so I made like a year prospectus as a business, starting a new business. And I thought, okay, if I could be selling this amount of books consistently, monthly, by the end of this year, or I could be making this amount of residual income monthly by the end of this year, then I will feel like I made it. And I had done that. I had surpassed that by the end of November.
Can you self-publish the way you're doing it for the next year or two and make $1 million?
I think that would be fair to say.
So, this is the most crucial part of our conversation this evening, because I promise you, and you probably already know it, there are women, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands right now in America, the middle of February 2011, who hit rock bottom the way you very descriptively described your situation.
Yeah.
And some being single mothers. If our conversation serves no other purpose other than to give them a window of opportunity And I understand, look, you can't sell the book unless you write the book.
Right.
You can't write the book unless you are inspired to write the book, and you can't be inspired to write the book unless the muse kisses you on the shoulder. I get that. And there isn't a book in everybody's life.
Right.
But there might be something else.
Right.
There might be an instruction. There might be advice. There might be a piece of art. There might be photography. There might be a zillion things that women, and this applies to boys too, but I'm primarily concerned about the women. We can't advise the women as to what to draw upon from their own life experience. That's going to be their trip and their experience. But I want you to briefly walk us through the process for free. Nobody has to send in, a check to learn the way to make $1 million on the internet by selling your ideas. How complicated is the process? Let's say Elliot Mintz has written 20 essays about his life as a media consultant in Hollywood.
Right.
I've written it. I now have it. What do I do with it?
Well, it's really easy. There is a template that Amazon walks you straight through, explains to you how to drop your Word document into the template, all of their margins and their rules, and then you fill out step by step and push publish. It's pretty simple. And in fact, I don't have an ego about what I do at all, and I never have. I've always been willing to give advice to other artists, people wanting to make money in the business, and I feel the same about writing. There's enough room on Amazon for anyone who wants to write. There's enough room in this world for anyone to seek out their dreams and do what they've always wanted to do. And who would I be if I learned how to do that, or if a mentor showed me how to do that and I didn't pay it forward? I have since encouraged everyone in my life to figure out what their story is and write it, and I will help them publish it, because I would love to see my mother, per se, make extra residual income. I would love to see my sister make extra residual income. Who couldn't use that? And I've since taken on an author who is a parent. I found him. I play these little contests on one of my fan pages, and I ask questions, and then the best answer, I give them a free copy of one of my books. And it's just a silly way to, get extra reviews and share and build a network. But this author, he answered, and we started talking, and we're now going to put together an anthology together with another author. But I've chosen to help him the way my mentor helped me and lead him. But it's so simple, and when I teach him, he'll be able to teach other people. And anyone who's ever had a dream of doing that, it's literally right at your fingertips.
And the first step that somebody watching our conversation tonight should do is,
if you want to write, get serious about it. Instead of, this is what I told my mom, Mom, you spend an hour painting your nails every night. Instead of painting your nails, why don't you start writing your book? And I told my sister, you do this at night, start writing instead. And you write 1 hour a day, and within a month you've got something that you can put together very easily. So I think and it doesn't have to be writing. I mean, a friend of mine, he's a chef, and I helped him publish his first recipe cookbook as an ebook. And so you could be anything, and you could write about what you do. I mean, you have a hairdresser, and she's got all of these scintillating stories of her clients and these crazy love triangles and things like that. And I said, well, let's put a book together. Let's call it, Many Clients, Many Secrets, or something silly like that. And I'll help write it with you just so you feel comfortable, and edit it, and I'll get it out for you. And I've offered to team up and go 50-50 with a lot of people who don't have the confidence in order to get them started and teach them how to do it. I'm happy to do that. Why wouldn't I share that?